Yo, yo.
Welcome back to Ellen Dub.
Yes, sir. Hit him with the horns.
Missed it.
There it is. He got an itchy trigger finger, but he still missed it.
Hey, thank you for tuning in with us as always. Please make sure y'all subscribe. Bang that bell, set the notifications to all if you have not already.
Yes. And check out
Yes,
the link.
sir.
Yes, sir. Check out the link to the Patreon down below. If you guys can subscribe, we'd appreciate it so we can keep bringing you the content.
Hangover Gang.
Hog Life.
Hey, we back with the Tom MacDonald with names.
Okay. It's been a minute since we did some Tom. We'll bring it back.
So many requests, so much music out there. We don't want to. We try not to get stuck just on the same thing, but it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, but we always circle back around and we'll come back and we'll give
sometimes
the
we drop people off right there, but we always spin back and come back and pick y'all back up.
We'll be back. Just like the bus, every 15 minutes is another one that comes by. We'll circle back around.
Sometimes it's traffic.
Take the scenic route every once in a while.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names.
Real shit. Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones
Will break your bone, but words should never hurt you. Like, it's fucked up, but he's telling the truth. Like, people gonna call you shit. Like, if you happen not to be straight, they gonna call you gay. They gonna call you this and that. Like, it's fucked up, but it's just a name. Now we know it's easier said than done.
Absolutely.
To say, don't worry
just
about it.
brush it off. Just don't
but
even worry about it.
I get it, because some shit, it all depends on, I got time today.
I got time today.
Yeah, so
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying, you may not be having, like, that's why you have to be kind of, damn, the word was just right there.
You missed it. I don't know what word you're talking about, but
It's about being, I don't know.
moving right along.
But like, it's on, like, you don't know what type of day somebody is having, so
Right.
you have to be mindful of that. But at the same time, people are assholes.
Right. Yeah, and it all depends on what they're calling you too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If they just say you're dumb, you're stupid, you can brush that off. But if they're saying like real stuff about who you are as a person and they don't know you, that's a different story. You know what I mean? That hits deeper than any like meaningless name. So,
Yeah. Try to laugh it off, but I know it's not easy.
Yeah.
Because I sit here and say I don't do the same thing.
For sure.
They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names. They do not define you, that's insane. And they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. All this systemic prejudice, if you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian. Call me transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony, not 100 genders that you wanna be. Call me snowflake, cause I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days. Call me loser, call me bigot, call me stupid, call me bitter, call me ugly, call me cracker, call me doucher, call me trigger. You can call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog.
At the end of the day, call me whatever you want. Hell, y'all do it now.
Yeah, I'll do it
Just
anyway.
send the comments we get, but oh well. Like,
Shake it off.
we laugh at it like real shit.
Yeah,
Like,
move on to the next
the shit
one.
y'all say is ridiculous sometimes, but you know
It
what? Hey,
is. Yeah, we're sending it into the group chats to each other. Like, look at this.
but I will say this though. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for commenting and watching the video. I don't give a fuck how you feel, what you say about
True.
me. I appreciate the view. I really do. And I hope you come back.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's the people who think you're a certain way from seeing one comment from you or one video, hearing something from us, and they're just like, I'm never coming back to the channel again. It's like, we appreciate it while you were here, but don't judge us off of one thing, and just like listen to our catalog, listen to the other things that we have, and then get to know us and see how we are, and don't just, judge
assume off
quickly.
of one. First impressions. No.
Yeah.
Because our comments, our actions, everything is different based on the song, based on what the song is talking about, what lane of music we're in. It's all. You can't be having a love song and be like, oh, you guys are simps.
Yeah,
and then you have a song where they it's not a love song, it's a rap, country song, like having fun, like, oh wait, you guys have a good time. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense. None at all.
It doesn't. And we see it all. We see all the comments and we see all that. And I'm sure, obviously, we're not the only ones who get comments like that. Anybody who's in the YouTube space or anything on social media, they're going to get that, because if you have an opinion and it differs from somebody else, you're completely wrong. That's how it goes.
And everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Absolutely. We're glad to hear what your opinion is. We can talk about it. We can debate, but some people don't want to do that. It's like, oh, you're garbage, you're trash. I'm moving on. I'm unsubscribing because of one thing you said. So we get it. It's the same thing he's talking about. And like he said too, he mentioned something, I don't remember verbatim what he said, but he said, even if I change, you're going to call me something else anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's 100% true. You've got your opinion already on me, and it doesn't matter what I do to.
Was that a stigma? Was it?
Yeah, it's a stigma. Yeah, for sure.
It be early, people.
It is 9:30 in the morning on a Sunday, people.
And I've been up since 6:30.
I couldn't sleep last night.
I really did. I slept like 4 hours.
But you know what? We're still here bringing you this content.
Tired of shit.
Tired as hell. Don't matter. We don't even make sense.
At all. I know I don't.
Sometimes. But let's get back into it. Let's see what he got.
Man, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us everything you want, I'm getting bored. They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake. They're just names, afraid of anyone who ain't the same. So they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay. Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They tryna tell the world you bad, they're just names. Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names instead. Call me sexist. Men run the world cause they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal.
What's that saying? Behind every successful man, you will find a stronger woman.
Yeah.
The backbone in the relationship.
The backbone, the one that holds it down.
And I know that's typically a saying, but I'm gonna keep it honest. Whether it's male on male, female on female, at some point you behind whoever one is successful, the other they're gonna have that backbone.
Yeah, someone's like you said, someone's holding it down. Whether it's somebody who's going to work and the other person's taking care of the family.
It don't matter what type of relationship you're in.
Exactly. Or if somebody like who's a politician or whatever, and they have someone, their significant other that they're with, stays home, and that person's constantly on the road doing their thing. It's like, you're holding down the house for us. You're doing this.
And
so it takes those two.
In every relationship, it takes two.
Yeah, for sure.
And some of y'all relationships is 3, 4, but I've been seeing lately that's a new trend starting to happen again. So, hey,
it is what
some people got multiple people behind holding them down. But, you know.
That's on you.
Hey, no judgment here.
No judgment here.
None at all. It's your life.
It is your life.
Live it the way you want to live it.
As long as everybody in that circle or triangle or whatever it is happy, hey, man.
Square.
Do it.
Octagon.
Square. Yeah. Multiverse. I don't know. Whatever it is.
Hey, but no, you know, hey, live it how you want to live it, man.
Yeah. Again, as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you guys are all cool with that situation, it's all good.
It's all love.
All love, man. All love.
On the world cause they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal in every way, that ain't helpful. Our differences are why we're great together. Call me white devil, I know you think the system favors me. My privilege is residual benefits from the slavery. Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive, I guess we ain't agree. Ignorant and jaded, call me dumb, uneducated. Call me idiot or redneck or delusional or crazy. Call me anything society has taught you to say. Cause at the end of the day, they're they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. Your sticks and your stones might break my bones,
There it
but
is.
your words don't hurt. So give me your worst. Stupid loser, ugly poser, moron, liar, crazy loner. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your
I heard moron in a minute.
That's a word that doesn't really come up that much.
I'm bringing
anymore.
moron back. Because everybody, ew, idiot,
Yeah.
dummy, dumbass.
Dumbass, stupid, moron. That's it.
That's it. Appreciate you, Tom.
Bringing it back.
Bring it back for the one time.
liar, crazy loner. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
Oh, we got a new video producer guy?
Yeah, that's a different name I haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's always Nova.
Nova, yeah. And then the other person who's there. What'd you think?
He's speaking facts. Real shit. Like, and I appreciate it too because it's simple fact. Like, unfortunately, it's a lot of people where if they know that words affect you, so they belittle you.
Yeah, yeah.
They talk down upon you.
Right,
and
right.
you can't let that get to you.
Right.
Like, you ain't gotta take the shit. Real shit. Like,
yeah, because one person's opinion shouldn't change your life in any way.
yeah.
That, again, I mean, I'm bringing it back to things that I've seen over the past few days. Because have you seen like all the Webb telescope things that they're showing with like different universes and stuff in the world now?
Nope.
There was another, you know, the Hubble telescope, which usually takes real close pictures of stars and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There was a new telescope that came out that could see even more, and it showed like in one tiny little picture a ton of different galaxies. And
Oh,
like
shit.
you can see how small we are now. Like, do you really think one person's opinion matters when this is who we are in the universe with
Oh, I'll
all
have to
these
look that
different
up.
things? Yeah, but it's interesting to hear that because it's like, you know, we're like one tiny grain of salt in this entire galaxy.
And the
of
thing about it is,
universes.
like you said, like, you don't even know how far and deep this shit goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're letting 1, 2, however many people are talking bad about you change you as a person and be like, this person doesn't like me. I'm worthless now. So you got to brush that stuff off. I mean, obviously it goes deeper than that, and there's more that we can get into and talk about the whole name thing. But it's just like you said, you can't let any of that stuff get to you unless you're out there being a bad person and you're doing things that provoke those names and stuff. That's why I disagree with some of the things that he says on there, and I'm not going to get into the whole thing. I disagree with him on a lot of stuff. But the whole name thing, like, I get if you're not doing anything to provoke that and you're just voicing your opinion, like saying, I believe in this and I believe in that, and you're not coming at it in an aggressive form and trying to, like, you know, shove it down people's throat, as they say, then you got to let all that stuff just go. Just, they're going to call you names regardless because of what you said.
And then,
It's
like,
your
for me,
truth.
like, it's more so, too, like, I get the overall what he's really trying to
Yeah,
talk about as far as
right.
it's the mental thing.
Yeah.
But and like you said, you're not gonna agree with everything about said, but I get the overall concept of what he was going for.
Right, exactly.
So that's why I say I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Because mental health is important.
Absolutely. 100%. Like I said, as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not trying to take anybody's rights away as a person and this and that, and you're not saying, he said something in the beginning, I'll touch on it for a minute, But he mentioned the whole gender thing. All he sees is men and women, this and that, and not 100 different genders. Like, that shouldn't affect you in any way. You can let people be and say whatever they feel comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable being in a woman's body and you feel like a man, that doesn't affect you in any way. Why do you have an opinion on it? So that's where I differ on it. Let people live. Let them do what they want. They're not hurting you. They're not trying to take your rights away as a person and give me more rights. You know what I mean? That's
more
my whole
like
thing.
you said. It's like, do what you want.
Yeah,
As long as it ain't affecting or bothering me.
exactly.
Like, you can do this, but I'm gonna respect you. Like I said, like I've said before, I have family who've made the change on themselves.
Exactly.
I love you. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, you're family.
You're family.
You're who you are.
Friends as well. But it's like,
Yeah.
I respect you and all that stuff. Keep it over there. Like,
Yeah.
Just respect. As I'm respecting you, respect me.
Exactly. It's the whole thing about respect, and that's it. Like, I don't care what you do. That's on you. That's you as a person.
That's
We
family. I
different.
will fight and everything for them.
Yeah, but
But-
you also talk your shit to the people as well.
Yeah.
We brought that up as well. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop digging at you just because, whatever change that you make.
Now you went from male to female, female to male. Now I'm gonna talk about you like you're a male. Like, I'm just
yeah, you still a bitch though. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, like-
that's my thing. That's kind of where I differ on it. And the whole thing to me, where he's bringing around like, you're gonna call me names because I have these opinions and stuff like that. Some of that stuff, I'm not saying he deserves it. It's not warranted in any way. But some of those things are going to bring on the people who are like, you're trying to demean me as a person because of that. So here's why you're being called those
antagonizing
names.
people
Yeah.
and stuff like-
And now you're still kind of throwing it back in people's faces saying like, you can call me what I want. I'm just going to brush it off because there's no change in that. There's no growth in it. You're sticking to your ways and you're not seeing that people are people and humans are humans, just like you want us to think about you. So that's my differing opinion on it. But at the basis of it, like you said, the whole just like in general, like forget about the song. If people are calling you names and trying to bring you down all the time, you do have to let that just go, like brush it off and know who you are as a person.
Nobody, and I really mean this, nobody should have that much power over you to where if they could say something to you, they could. I understand people, you get into it, you're going to have bad days, but nobody should have that power to where they could put you down to where make you feel like you really are not nothing.
Exactly.
Like you don't matter. Like,
Yep.
that shit is not cool. And nobody should have that power over you.
Yeah. And I think, again, if that's the basis of this and that's what we take away from it, then it's cool. It's a strong message because of that. This is obviously deeper because he's talking about different things. Talking about politics as he always does, and he's talking about, civility and things like that, just in general with
whatever word he
with
just
anybody. So, but being civil towards someone, civility is the whole thing.
Okay.
Like civil rights and whatever, all that stuff. So, he's got his own opinions on it and he brings it up in pretty much every song that I've heard. So he's still on the same thing, and I get it. And I think he's trying to pound that into people's heads. Like, let's just be one and let's unite. Forget all this left and right and Republican and liberal and stuff. And in a perfect world, that'll be great. But that's never going to happen. It's not the society that we live in. So we have to deal with it. So the BLM stuff that he's talking about, like, I get it. To the core of it, he's like, I'm cool with black people not being killed. You know what I mean? Like, but he doesn't donate to the organization because it comes political. That's a totally different story as well because, I have personally marched in many different protests and things like that. I don't go out there and donate to a certain organization.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just there to support, and I'm there to try to be an ally for him. And if I'm talking about it like that and saying, oh, I don't support that movement and this and that, then it makes me seem like I'm against it, which is what he's dealing with. But the fact that he's got to talk about it means, people are pinpointing him as a bad guy, basically.
Yeah.
So that's why he came out with songs like this and always just says like, hey, you can call me what you want. I know who I am. So that strength and that courage to be able to say, here's who I am and I'm going to brush it off. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm all for it.
Yeah, because like I said, it takes strength to do this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we know, like you said, people are going to form an opinion. They're going to say what they're going to say.
You know what? Nah, I ain't got time. But
yeah.
I'm having fun. We do this for fun.
We do. We do it for fun. We do it for the experience, and we do it for education and everything. So, Yeah, again, but I mean, songs like this always provoke some sort of emotion from other people, and it's good to have that conversation and bring it out there. And we welcome everything in the comments. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with Rob, you don't agree with Tom, or you do, whatever, like, let us know in the comments.
Like I said, it's your opinion.
Yeah, it's your opinion. That's why we're here. You know what I mean? We're here to bring our opinions and hear what everybody else has to say about it as well. So
Facts.
we welcome debates. We welcome everything in the comments. Just we do want to keep it civil, family friendly, but we know that's asking a lot. But
Yeah.
either way, so
'Cause we all grown people.
yeah, exactly. We're all grown. Let's just talk like adults and let's just have it, have
Healthy
a conversation. Healthy debate. Let's have some conversations about it. But this one was again, it's one of those that kind of evoke those emotions, and everybody's gonna have an opinion on it. So
Well, once again, I was Tom MacDonald with names. Like you said, let us know in the comments what you think. Subscribe, bang that bell, set the notifications to all.
and
Yeah.
and check out the link to the Patreon down below. Again, if you guys can subscribe to any of those tiers, we'd appreciate it. We got to keep bringing you the content. That's one way to help us out with it. So until next time.
We out.